You must be brave coming back to these parts. I'd be careful if I were you. There's danger around every corner. There's nothing quite like early morning in the neighborhood, Catbot. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. High school, a repetitive cycle of waking up, getting dressed, and working your butt off to try and get into a good college. As the weeks go by, every day seems to blend together. But every now and again, something happens that changes your life forever. School started early, which meant that I needed to be awake at 5 a.m. Even though the bus didn't come until 6:30, I had to wake up early enough to walk my dogbot, eat breakfast, and get to the bus stop. Most dogs would go in the yard, do their business, and head back into the house. But Dogbot was not most dogs. He was a diva. It would take a minimum of 20 minutes of walking for him to decide to actually go. It wasn't really a problem until one day in mid-December, when the night would last deep into the morning hours. In order to hit that 20-minute mark, I would typically walk down the street around a few cul-de-sacs and through a 4-way intersection to reach a lake by the railroad tracks. That day, something told me not to go to the lake. I felt like something was watching me. Beneath the flickering street lamps was someone, or something, walking towards me. At first, I was just going to ignore it and keep walking, but when I looked back, it was just the neighbor from down the street. "You scared me, Mr. Anderson." He didn't even react. All he said was,
"You shouldn't be out here this time of day. There are all kinds of things wandering around."
Yeah, I'm heading home now." My heart was beating so fast, and my hands were shaking. What was that thing? Why did my neighbor warn me? I had so many questions, but I knew I needed to get home as soon as possible. From then on, I only walked my dog on my street near the house. Sometimes while I was out, I'd see that strange neighbor watching me from his yard. Part of me wanted to ask him why he'd suddenly shown up after that mysterious figure chased me. But another part of me said to stay far, far away from him. And so I never found out exactly what that monster was or what it wanted. All I could do was hope that it would never come back. As crazy as this was, it wasn't even my final encounter with the neighborhood's creepiest residents.